lost my cap. I don't know where it went. Lost it a bit ago. Welcome, guys. Welcome to DCS Dynamic Combat Simulator, or Digital Combat Series. Thought it was Dynamic Combat Simulator, but it says Digital Combat Series. It could be both. I am Mo from Lagging Out on the Lagging Out channel, even. Let's see, I got a bunch of modules. The ones that are great I don't have, but I'm focusing on the A-10 today. A-10C, A-10C II. I flew the A-10C a bit. A-10C II has a couple extra things that the A-10C does not have. The next aircraft I want to learn how to fly is the F-18, which... That's the next one I want to learn how to fly, because people say it's one of the easier out of the F-14, the F-18, F-14, F-16. Those are the F-18 is the easier to fly out of the three, which is weird. Some other things too. I got the Persian Gulf campaign. I wanted to learn how to fly like this, but helicopters are hard. Like, I couldn't even start it. I was like, what am I doing? What's this? What do I have here? Oh, I don't think I bought that. I think they gave it to me. I might try the UH-160 after this. That might be nifty. But for now, we're doing A-10C. We're going to do instant wallpaper. So to start off, yesterday I learned how to start the aircraft, taxi, takeoff. I can fly it around decent. I kind of got my glitches off, like forgetting to turn stuff on and going. Now I want to experiment with Mavericks, and which are air-to-ground missiles with their own tracking system. And I want to try to get Mavericks down pat. Main cannon was pretty simple. It was point and shoot. So we're going to do that. I want to do the mission in Syria. I also, from yesterday, I installed it on my M.2 instead of my regular external that I've been using for all my games. So I cleared off my M.2 and put this game on it. So now it's super fast. Watch how fast this loads. Yesterday, we had to wait like 10 minutes to load a map. Watch it now. Bam. We're in. That was fast. Let's go load a little bit more. Ready? And if it don't crash, I think I was crashing because of streaming. Because playing on Syria in game, Syria is one of the maps that takes the most to load. It's one of the newer maps. There's more foliage and whatnot. And I think there's more stuff that could happen in it too. Was that like 2 minutes, if that? And I'm in. I'm not crashing. I also learned how to do mouse movement here. So that's good. Only thing I don't know how to do is push back. And they put Humvees right in front of my parking space. Okay, well, we're gonna arm ourselves. It gave us these MK-84s. I guess I can just fly with those. But am I full on fuel? I don't know yet because I didn't start it. Let's do this. Do the check. Middle mouse click. Hang on, I want to switch that. I want to just be one mouse click. And controls. Because one mouse click doesn't do anything. Or maybe it's in general. Or like a general. One of these just says game or something. Yeah, general. Camera transpose mode. Camera. Okay, those are cameras. Toggle local camera control. Left Alt F2. Just a double click. What's the double click do? Forgot I turned, I had to redo all my settings because something messed up, so we're gonna turn the volume down. Alrighty, we got this. We close the canopy too, it might get a little quieter. Just for safety purposes, I'll pull the brake out. That brake actually might be like flying brakes, I'm not sure. Start right engine. Oh yeah, I can't start. Fuel, I need fuel, dumbass. We're not gonna use the targeting pod for right now. We're just gonna do flyby visual. Come on, anti-skid. Oh, maybe the engine's gonna be on. Wait for that to go up.
Overlord 9-1, passing waypoint 2 at 40,000.
Did I mess with this at all?
Overlord 9-1, on station at bullseye 005, Fort 110 at 40,000.
Left engine. Oh, is he not armed? Dude. I don't know why I can't anti-skid. That's weird. We're at 1.7. Once that's 4.0 at 0.8, we'll be good for nav.
Takeoff 111. Proceed to Marshall Point and hold at waypoint 1. Altitude 3,000.
We're good now. I can turn off the generators. Why anti-skid doesn't work, I don't know. Oh, maybe because parking brake's on? Ah! So we're good, we're waiting on nav now. I think I can bring this up here, right? Yeah, that's what we're waiting on. Once this is T equals 4.0 at 0.8, I'll be good to go. I'm not running with a lightning, which is the targeting pod. We're gonna do basic loadout, so I'm kind of maneuverable. Those are, I don't think those are guided bombs, those are dumb bombs, so we'll have to rely on the CCRP to get us. There's RD, oh fudge. Well, that's gonna slow us down a bit. As soon as this is over, I gotta see what this node is it's telling me. Oh, okay. Awesome. We don't have...
Airborne.
So we'll just keep it on... Which one of these do I want it on? Stat?
Pink flight is taxiing.
Okay. That's the guy next to me. That's Pink flight. Right there. Turn on my EAC.
4-2, airborne. 1. On station at full 0, 1, 2, 470 at 2,500. Airborne. 4, 2, passing waypoint 2 at 2,500.
More flight is holding hands, awaiting pigs to join.
Chief, stow the boarding ladder. Copy. Pig 4, airborne. Pig 3, passing waypoint 2 at 2,500.
Alright, something wrong with my controls. Why is my aircraft taking off right now? I barely put it up. I barely pushed up and my controls are fucked up. What's my axis on? Throttle? Why? Why? Okay. So what's rudder on? No. No, that's rudder. This is rudder. Okay. Clear combo. That's rudder. Alright. I think it rolls. Pitch and roll? That should not be that either. Hang on. This needs to be cleared. Clear. Clear. That should not be. So wheel brake right should be that. Wheel brake left should be that. That fucked me up. Man, all that time. Okay, so yeah, up and down, we're good to go. OTAS, slew. So this is slewing, yeah, okay. Man, it's set now. Oh man. All that time. I'm gonna go in the dirt there and it's
Pig 4, passing waypoint 2 at 2,500.
so I need to restart. What's restart? I forget. That's a bummer. I'm gonna go into the air because that was dumb. Why did my controls keep remapping themselves? It's kind of annoying. God, all that for that. Just that's that mishap. Alright, let's see if my controls didn't get remapped again. Axis assigned. Oh, perfect. Okay, so why was rudder control right here? This was up at fucking throttle. Now I'm bored. Or not bored, but now I'm kind of upset. I gotta wait for this whole goddamn process again. Oh, right click, that's right. Ah! Probably a good thing I don't think I turned on. Actually, I went those on standby.
Chief, stow the boarding ladder. Copy.
Oh. Ah, crap. Okay, yeah, there's stuff.
Overlord 9-1, passing waypoint 2 at 40,000. Overlord 9-1, on station at pulse 005 for 110 at 40,000.
Takeoff 1 Proceed to Marshall Point and hold at waypoint 1. Altitude 3000.
Nice. We're good to go, except for Nav. He's got some.
Board 1, airborne.
Pig flight is taxiing.
What is that? Oh, the AC, that's right.
Board 2, airborne.
gotta drive away?
Chief, stow the boarding ladder.
I thought that's what made him move last time. Maybe I was wrong? Oh, that's what it was.
4-2, passing waypoint. Chief, stow the boarding ladder. 100. Copy.
Oh, I know why. Hang on.
Warflight is holding hands, awaiting pigs to join.
Pig 4, airborne. Pig 3, passing waypoint 2 at 2,500.
Wonder why. Hang on.
Pig 4, passing waypoint 2 at 2,500.
Alright, well. Alright, we're good on those. It's working now. I had this fixed yesterday. Have to Google it again, I guess. I did the exact same thing I Googled yesterday.
Pig 5, passing waypoint 2 at 2,500.
Is fully aligned. By either moving the plane forward or pressing the nav button on the CDU will engage the nav system, and then you can use the EAC. Or nav button on the. There's a nav button? It says rolling forward will also work. I'll turn on steering, thank you.
61. Where'd you run off to?
I'm running away. I don't know how people can take off straight. I hardly ever take off straight. I'm always going down the runway willy-nilly. Don't tell strike. And we up.
Big 61. Where'd you run off to?
Nav is working now, so not even in my... I'm on my flight plan. Where are you guys at? Oh, fuck, I guess I'm gonna not do my flight plan. Just go to them, I guess. Where'd they go, by the way? Oh, why are they over there? Okay, yeah.
Big 61. I don't see you in formation.
I'm learning formation flight. Hang on. I didn't take off on time because I had nav all wrong. I actually went ahead of those guys. They circled back to the formation. Please tell me trim is working. Please, God, tell me the controls didn't get fucked. Where's trim? Oh, God, where's trim? Oh, trim is not fucking working. What? I don't understand. Hang on. Clear. 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 Why is left wing down there? Nose down there. Nose up there. Right wing down is there. Okay. Well, now I don't understand why trim was not on. That's better. I like doing minor adjustments with trim. Don't run her, don't run her. I'm gonna overshoot it because I don't know how to fucking fly. We're good, we got it, we got it, we got it. Shut up. I'm gonna do half. I wanna barely start catching up to these guys. I don't know where brake is. Is that a button? I don't know if A-10s have air brakes, do they? Hotel speed brake. Which way button? That's on the throttle. What is that? What is it? It says it's on my throttle. None of the buttons on my throttle do that. Wait, this should be speed brake. I thought this was it. Thought so. Aft is that. Oh yeah, now it's working. Okay. Okay, I got it. I got it. That button wasn't working. It's weird how it doesn't work until I actually search for it, re-click it, and then it starts working again. Going up in formation now. Now that I know what speed brake is. And I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Strike package. Proceed to IP. Right ring down.
Board 1, pushing from waypoint 2 at 3,000.
What the fuck are they doing?
Pushing from waypoint 2 at 4,000.
Oh, 4,000? You're not at 4,000. I'm at 35. Let's push forward. Wait, why did my thing switch? I don't even know. It's on the right side now. What did I do? Oh, I did. I know it did. Okay. That's not supposed to happen. So forward, up. So this. That's not coolie switch down. That's coolie switch up. That's coolie switch down. God damn it, game. There we go. Alright, trim, you're broken now. Alright. We're still 1.6 nautical miles. Okay. I've only been cleared for, I think, 4,000 feet, so we're back down. I should gain speed too, going at a downward angle. Yeah, I'm going real fast now. Let's kick throttle down. We're gonna keep going down.
Ping 61, Overlord 91, Bra 160, 445 at 9,000 knots.
Hello, Joe Mandrum, RPX. I'm kind of new to this. I'm trying to catch up to the formation here. F-16s for backup. That's pretty good. Alright, we're gonna kick throttle back. If I get up to 0.5, I'm gonna start air braking.
Tally bandit at bullseye 020 450 at 7,000.
Okay. I'm starting to think. See, I don't know what happened to my controls. They all went in the gutter. I DMS. DMS forward. Okay. It's TMS. Forward. Left, right. Nice. Coolie switch. That's working. Mic switch. Picky switches. They're working. Weapon master mode. Weapon release. Nice. You don't. No. That does not need to be on rudders. Okay, so that's that. That's that. Nose wheel steering. It's my dump button is not working, but I won't worry about that right now. TMS forward, back, left, right. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, yeah, okay, don't I need to climb a bit, so we're gonna go 75% throttle. No, we'll go 100. Going to a steeper climb. They keep me at my speed, and I'll get up to their height. I'm pretty much in formation. I don't know. I'm just a little bit further back.
Flight. Maintain altitude 9,500.
95, alright. I'm getting information, boys. It's exciting. 96 and not at 97. But now they're gonna break right. Okay. Oh shit! Our waypoints should. No, our waypoints are the same. They just have different waypoints, I guess. Okay. I'm excited, getting information. Let's slow our shit down. I air braked, you heard that wind? Hell yeah! Formation time! Oh, it feels good. I'm a little high, but for a beginner who's never flown a formation before, hell, I've only flew this thing like 3 times. It was a jumping right into a formation flight. Oh boy. I'm not exactly in it yet, but I'm excited where I'm at. Can I do altitude hold? Autopilot's not working. So something's wrong with the EAC, I guess. Let's look down. No, it's still on. TCM. Or what? I wish I could put my weapons on this one. They're getting away from me. I was too busy fucking with my... Let's go. Trim to the right a bit. Trim nose up a bit. Nosing down, so I'm letting off on the throttle. I should pick up speed anyway, nosing down. I don't know what speed they're going.
in the strike. And 10 right to waypoint 3. Follow and repeat after me, one by one in sequence with a 30-second interval.
Pig 3, passing waypoint 3 at 9,000.
I don't know what just happened.
Pig 4, passing waypoint 3 at 9,000. Pig 5, passing waypoint 3 at 9,000. Four, 8, tally triple A at bullseye 16144.
Big 6 passing waypoint 3 at 9,000. I like it. I'm a little bit off my point, but I climbed to 115,000. Gonna pass my buddies over here on the right. Gotta watch that radar some more.
Four, 8, passing waypoint 6 at 10,000.
Okay. I like where I'm at better. Ooh. thought it was the missile warning sign. I was like, that's weird. No one's reacting. Like, oh, I need to throttle up.
Running in.
Big flight on the way.
Tally triple A at bullseye 161 for 4.
Okay, I'm gonna say 10,000. Okay, is there a pause button for in-game? The pause button is the pause button on the key. There's a button on the keyboard that says pause. Oh, it does. Oh, there's a pause button on the keyboard. Why did I not notice that before?
We're in.
What? I turned off my lights by accident. Wow, I didn't know that was a thing. Can I still push buttons in this mode? Nope. Yeah.
Remember,
So weapons are off.
you guys
Hat should be switched to that. But then
each have your own bed to plant the bombs.
we each have our own bed to plant the bomb. What does that mean? Oh, so we're bombing here? Oh. Oh, so it's nav points on bombing. So that's actually simpler. So it should already have points set up to hit. So I should switch it to CCRP, the assisted, the release point. So RP. Yes, I want RP. I'll try. I wish I could see what the hell.
Big 3, tally utility at bullseye 162. Engaging bandit at bullseye 04143 at 12.
Weapon cycling is not working. Hang on. Master mode control button, you are not working. Okay. They're right there. I don't know how to do this. How did I switch modes before? Is it this button? Because that changes chaff. I don't understand. Oh, dear. Okay. I'm doing this. I'm hitting my master control mode and it is not working. Okay. Thank you, Omega. Wow. So I'm a little late. Huh. I'm a little upset with this. Why is master control mode not working?
4-2, passing waypoint 5 at 12,000.
Oh my god. Okay. The controls are all messed up, so we got it's gun trigger. Gun trigger first stage.
On station at Bull 028 for 3 at 9,000.
Thanks for that, Omega. Yeah, we're doing because the EAC is engaged, but it's not engaged. This game is broken. Because for some reason, from yesterday and today, it changed all my controls. I didn't mess with any settings. It did a whole bunch of dumb things. I did that. My master arm, even though it says it's master mode, even though it says it's mapped, it's not actually doing anything. So TMS's DMS, they're mapped. So this left and right should switch armaments. I'm on arm. So down here, look, I'm on arm. It's not firing. It would probably fire if I hit the button. Hang on, back to tutorials. Show me the. I like the Grim Reapers. They have great tutorials. Lightning? You mean lightning?
Hello and welcome back to the Reapers. Today we're in our A-10II and we're looking at unguided 11. Why don't we populate with them with CBU in this case, and the drop mode here, rather than CCIP dive bombing, we're going to do a level bombing, probably at low altitude, to take advantage of our high drag bombs because they're obviously slow dropping. We can drop them at low level and we'll use CCIP for that, and you'll see the reason for that later. Right, we're going to save that. We don't want to mess around with any of the other settings. So that is our profile setup. I'm going to leave that in the main DSMS page.
Alright, I'm gonna go off this mission and drop some test bombs. So this mission, I don't know if the mission's bugged or... So hang on, we got this. I just want to do instant action, so I should just fly, right? It's on, but it kind of fucks up. So, like I said, between yesterday and today, all my controls unmapped themselves, which is dumb because I'm actually using the default controls for their flight stick or throttle for the damn Warthog. There's a lot of dust on that. And the stick I got too, so it should all be on there. And my light fell over. Awesome. So this is everything on, right?
Free flight. All air and air defense forces are stripped down. We follow the suggested route or explore the route. The suggested route takes approximately 1 hour.
Oh, I fucked that up. Do we have a targeting pod? Assuming it's ready. Oh, now it's working. Okay. That's working. Now CCIP. So I must have did something dumb, because now the buttons are working. I should be able to do something like that. Make that over here. Let's slave. acted like it should. GPU, those are laser guided, right? Yeah. No, GPUs are those Mavericks? What is this bullshit? Get out of here. I've never seen that screen before. I think something happened in my overall options because I've never had that stuff pop up before. What is going on? I do got Mavericks on here. Those are on the light. An 88 means it'll hold. An 88, the one that can hold more than one? So that means I need to switch to. Was it the Mavericks? Yeah. Like a new slave point. That's this one. Oh, I was. There's my bore. Am I watching the Grim Reapers or whatever the heck? He's got pretty good ones. Oh, now it's working. Okay. Maybe because it was invalid. Okay, so has to be a valid target like that. So if you do that, I should be able to go down to Maverick here. Thank you, Storm. I slaved that too. I slaved it. And there's the reticle for that. Okay, so Mavericks are working. That's my. I don't have a lock because it's, you see, it's open instead of shut. That's pretty cool. It's in range now. Hey, Storm. Or just practicing in the A-10. I don't think there's any. There's a button. That's not the right button, was it? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I chose a mission. I don't have any hostiles, I don't think. It might be some hostiles. What are those? What are these? So hit it south. Let's see what these are. What's going on here? I think I am going south. We've reset the board side. This is DCS world. Digital combat simulator, something like that. Digital combat system. Dynamic combat system. I've heard it 16 different ways. It's a full-on simulator. I know why my... What is this, Omega? How do I stop it from doing this? I don't like this. Get this out of my face. Yeah, it's for computer. I think it's only computer. They say it's free, but not really. The game itself is free, but you gotta pay money for the actual modules and stuff. And a lot of them are expensive. Like, you're talking over 60 bucks per airplane. Saying what, right hip? There's a box with a switch on it. I want this screen out of here. Is this not an options thing? I don't like this. Why does it show me this? Oh, you know what? This is my helmet thing, isn't it? I've never flown with a helmet thing on. That's probably what that is. Yeah, I bet it's this, right? Oops, I hit it so. I thought this was... That's the new thing about this one. So I bet if I turn this off. Nope, I was wrong. I don't know what that is. What did I just turn off? Oh, it's flight data recorder, probably. Alright, you're saying right there is a box with a switch on it. Wait, so is this... This is the helmet stuff, but because I bought the Tobii Eye Tracker 5, so once that comes in, I was going to use this mode, but I think the thing with the new Warthog was it had a helmet thingy. And that's probably what this is that I'm freaking out about. So you're saying right hip, there's a box with a WA switch on it. I'm assuming it's what he's meant. It means rebalance battery. That's battery. Slave land. Okay, I see that. I guess if it's okay, so I'll deal with it. I'm not even worried about it. I shouldn't do anything. I can't really see it now. I wish I could make the screen brighter, because I'm colorblind to green. So everything I'm seeing here is a blur until I'm like right here. Then I can see it. Looking at stuff now. Yeah, I'm not gonna turn it off. I'm just gonna leave it on. It's not really. So why? I have to take a tutorial on that because I have no idea how to operate this. I think I'll throw this on standby for now. that folds up. It does. It's really, really good. As long as it shouldn't... Oh, wow. Is that why it's good? I can see things on it? That's cool. Like I said, I have a Tobii eye tracker coming. Is this real loud compared to my talking? I think it's all super loud. Hang on. I'm trying to yell over it because it's loud in my ears. And I'm probably being super loud to you guys. My bad. Alright. I don't think I'm level either. I'm not. I'm slowly listing to the left. I'm doing the famous Han Solo maneuver. What? That's not my map. What? That's not a map. Oh, so there are enemies. I've been going to the east this whole time. Oh well. Okay. What? Wait, you want to hear the best noise in the world, right? Didn't work. It's not armed. Hang on. Wait, it is armed. Am I loaded? Oh, that might be it. What do they call the? Is it the AIM? No, the AIM-9's AA. AGM is Mavericks. MK-82 are dumb bombs, but that's air bursts. The GBU are guided. This is gun ready, that's the thing. Why did I do that? Oh, yeah, that fucks up if you do that. I'm not sure. Oh, it's a stabilizer kicking in. Okay, so the A-10 works. It's got 2 trigger pulls. You pull back slightly, it steadies your movement, and then you pull back all the way, it fires. I remember that. I do remember that. There goes.
Warning, autopilot.
That's interesting. That's guns. Yeah, I just don't think I have any bullets. Unless it unmapped. Hey, it could be an issue too. First stage. Second stage. T-rudder, get out of here. The game always does that. It maps things to my rudder for some reason. By itself. I don't even tell it to. If I'm going east, I need to catch a right here. I got decent at flying in Microsoft Flight Sim, and then I went back to DCS, and I was like, man, I forgot how to fly with a stick instead of a yoke. Okay, unknown bogeys are gonna be to the west. I think these are unknown. I don't know why they are here on the sides of the roads. Then I got something. I think these are like dummy targets. Then I got some over here. That was a helicopter. It's the only enemies in this like training mission. Wait, does this even have my targeting computer on it? Oh, why is everything green? It's cool though, so I can switch over here to the targeting computer. Slave over, I can turn it. And you can see on that screen in front where that thing is looking. And I can switch it to different heat levels. I like that one personally. Let's try to have. How do I zoom in? It's. Nope. Yeah, China hat short. Oh shit! There's SAM sites up ahead. Oh god!
Autopilot.
Where did those come from? What the fudge? That's an enemy like airfield. Oh my god. They didn't fire at me though. I don't want to think about it, so we'll go auto. Ah. Yeah, I know it's complicated. I love it. I flew the regular A-10. This is the new one. That a lot more buttons. So I know SAM sites are there. Maverick is kind of a waste on the SAM, but we'll see if I can't do that. We're gonna go out a few miles. We're gonna tilt it, and I'm gonna search for. Contacts back there. So we're gonna switch over to AGMs. AGMs are Mavericks, right? Yeah. And I'll do it by slaving him to a pip. Pip, I think, is what I want to do. Okay. Did they pop up on the... That was Hammer. Okay, so I'm in enemy territory, I guess. I do want to attack that.
Warning, autopilot.
Yeah, I turned it off. Side of that airport. Alright, targeting pod. Oh, I'm slaving to another point, I guess. Should I head shore?
Warning, autopilot.
Doing this the more complicated way. think they're gonna shoot at me, but this could be used for training. They're not auto-targeting. Oh, there, they did there. But I'm probably too close. Made it. Yeah, I know that the soy crossing helmet display can make helmet soy by pushing down SMS down. SMS, hang on. CMS, Coolie, left trim, TMS. There's an SMS? No. Helm. Hang on, I'll do this real quick.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. Today we're in the A-10II tank killer and we're looking at the HMCS helmet mounted queuing system, which is a component of the HMD helmet mounted display. This is a very complicated system, so we're going to split this video down into sections to slowly introduce more complexity to help understand. We'll look in this order at controls, symbology, steer point manipulation, mark point manipulation, TGP T-pod integration, saddle, data link integration, and finally what I call declutter programs. Let's look at today's scenario. We have us there. We are in a 4-ship and I am lead. Here is a friendly AWACS. Here is Bullseye. Here are 2 friendly other flights. Here are 6 Abrams tanks that have EPLRS, E-Plus. And here are 5 platoons of hostile armor, 4 static and 1 moving. Controls. Some are existing to the legacy Warthog, some are new for the HMD. First, our axes, shown as HOTAS, slow, horizontal and vertical. With a HMD, these will work our HDC. Next, TMS, target...
Wait.
HD...
HOTAS, slew, horizontal and vertical? So that works as our HDC? Okay, so... So okay, so that's the little button here. Okay.
DC. Next, TMS, target management switch. Forward, short to hook an element. Forward, long to move a SPI sensor point of interest to that element.
Yeah, I already have TMS forward. That's I'll get out of access assign. Regular. Okay. There. It's TMS. Okay, gotcha. And then long, yeah, I know that's the pip.
Right, short to create new mark point. Right, long to move SPI to last created mark point. Up.
Right, long to move SPI to last created mark point. Okay.
Aft, short to drop a hook. Left, short to acknowledge a new message or task. Left, long to broadcast a SPI. DMS, data management switch, at least in
they
relation
can broadcast
to helmet
SPIs?
display.
So that means theoretically someone else can slave to your SPI and hit targets you're pointing out. That's cool.
Forwards and aft, turn brightness up and down. On the HMD. Left, long to cycle the HMD on and off. Right, short to cycle the declutter profiles, as I call them. Right, short to cycle through the declutter programs. Right, long to slave the TGP, the T-pod, to the helmet-mounted line of...
So right, long to slave. That's different from... That's China hat forward, I thought was to slave. So is it right, long? Hang on. I did it! Okay. So yeah, the button just moved. Gotcha. Let's not do that, please. Let's do the heading hold. And is it moving my TGP to that? Oh, it is. Oh, that's amazing. What's my altitude at, by the way? I'm only at 4,000 feet. Yep. If those are active, I would have been shot down an hour ago. Am I climbing or doing that? No, I'm not doing that. That is interesting. Does that work for Mavericks too? So is my Maverick slaving to something? My Maverick is not. So down, hat down, that's helmet. Okay, so the star moves over the helmet. Okay. Then I can slave something to that. I don't think the Maverick is slaving. Do I have to switch to the slave to... No, because... Okay, so the helmet point is different than my actual speed. I thought you could have more than one. I'm all confused. So the TGP automatically goes to that. Oops, let's switch to... up short. Okay, so I'm gonna do this real quick. TMS up short. Oh, that's brightness. Oh, I like that. Okay, TMS up short. There. That's TMS up short. Oh, I can turn that off. That's nice. Okay. Oh, activated this. That is an SP point there. So I accidentally hit rudder. So that actually changes what my targeting pod is looking at. And then up long, that makes the point. But why is the point there? Oh, that's just where my TMS up long. That's changing my brightness. That is TMS, right? I'm not wrong. I'm not lying. TMS, yeah, TMS up long. That was just that changed. Okay. Oh, TMS left long, actually, or HMS left long, sorry. Turns it on and off. Tapping that turns that off. Got something over there. What is going on? It seems like it's a weird spot to put that. It's not technically where I'm looking. It's another place. So I go over here. That seems off. What does that pip do? Does pip... Oh! I can move it with the pip. Or this thing. I can move it with the hat switch or whatever this is. Okay. Slave everything to it. Okay, yep, slave the Maverick down there. Gimbal limits are probably going to hit, yep. Okay. Yeah, so the TMS up short, the TMS up long. The wedding cake seems like it's put in a different spot. That's not where I'm looking. I expect it to be where my helmet's pointed. I'm trying to have forward long as slave, I know. And then back is reset. this? What is this? The DMS right. DMS right. If you hold it long, it moves the targeting pod without making a speed point. They can just quickly throw the targeting pod somewhere. Yeah. Things are sticking around. And I feel like the targeting pod is hella faster when you do it this way. Jesus Christ. Let's switch the targeting pod to different. Do I have it already on? Yeah. And that's exactly where I'm looking. Okay, and then, so I can go back here. I won't be able to see it. My plane will probably block it. Put the targeting pod mark right there. See it move? Oh, I can see it move. Okay. Wait, zoomed in. Okay, zoomed in. I think I'm blocked by the plane, to be honest with you. My plane is blocking me. I can't tell right now. But since I can do it that way, so I can kind of cheat it, since I'm now on that, technically. I'm slowed to that, so now if I make a mark, I've lost it. How do I make a slave mark? Should... Oh, I didn't. Okay, now it's doing it to my helmet. I'm so confused at what's going on here. It wasn't doing it correctly before. Okay. Oh, kinda. I don't understand why it's way off. What did that do? Oh, that clears it. Okay, that's what that does. Hi, airplane. Theoretically, I could look at something, leave it alone, but that's not where I want it, so I can move it right here, and then slave. I rifled it. I destroyed whatever it was. Okay. Reset the K. Yeah, I now know I don't have any. I have rockets though. Hang on. Oh, not there. Now makes sense. Okay. It's real easy when nothing shoots back at you. I just clicked instant action, and this is what it put me in. So I was like, okay. And I'm probably turning too fast. So I need to probably go out a few miles and then come back. I don't even know where the heck that. I cannot wait till my head tracker comes in. I don't know how easy it is to. Oh, would you stop that? To use rockets, but we'll find out. Okay, so that means. That's kind of aimed, but I missed the SAM site. Okay, so I need to be out further. Probably a almost straight up and down shot on it would probably work better. I'm gonna climb up to 9,000. To be honest, I feel like the main cannon on the Warthog is more effective than the rockets, which is probably true. Because I mean, the on a real Warthog, and it's probably simulated in here, it's the depleted uranium rounds. That's the actual bullet of the Warthog, is depleted uranium, which is pretty damn hard. It's a real hard bullet. I bet it barely even deforms when it hits whatever is hit. Oh, those rockets are laser guided? Oh! You can dumbfire them though, I found out. So, my laser on? Yeah, laser is on, not technically on. Let's see if I can remember how to. Alright. Let's see if I can. I want to do. It's only working at altitude. I want to do heading too, but it's not gonna let me. Alright, so. AG standby. If I remember right, is this. Oh, that's stable, so it won't. Sorry, lazy. IR. I lost my contacts. They'll be back. They always come back. Oh shit, no, that's not what I want. I do have laser guided bombs. The GPUs have laser guided bombs. I know what A-10II means. Oh, I'm over it. Here's a targeting pod looking at it. Oh, that's a targeting pod, I think. Trying to hit. Look at that. So I see whatever that is. See it there. How do I know if the laser is on? I believe it's on, right? Is that what that means? IR, both. The laser is armed. Load heat, nope. 1688. It says ready. The GV12s that are on laser 1688. The change.
Warning, autopilot.
I'm aware of autopilot. That nifty looking airplane. So touchy. Light track. Veggie selector. I know. I know. Wanted to go out of control for a bit. I think I killed my nav. Hang on. That's nifty. learning. Not very fast, but I'm learning. Alright. Alright, that's cool. Let's get out of here. Uh-oh. I have a bunch of modules. I bought all the helicopters. I was like, I like helicopters. No idea how to fly a helicopter. Hey, it's easy. Thank you for following. Try easy. I call you DT easy. I'm learning. I don't know anything about this thing yet. Ocean Maverick. Okay, I do good takeoff. Is this gonna be loud? Is there gonna be guys screaming in my ear? I kind of know how to start it up, but I gotta figure out why my nav doesn't work when I cold start. I am doing the 4-minute wait and everything, and I don't understand why the EAC won't turn on. Nope, reset everything in my. Yeah. Its load time is so much faster when I put it on an SSD. Usually it took me about 10 minutes to load in one thing, and now it takes like a minute. I'm pretty good, Tracy. Just learning. I have no idea how to fly an A-10. Besides Arma 3, so. There's gonna be a guy yelling in my ear, isn't there?
Good morning.
Oh,
In this mission, we will practice the startup procedure for the A-10C. There's a lot to cover, so feel free to take a break by pressing the pause key at any point.
I'm ready for a break. Oh, wait.
It will be important for you to follow my instructions to the letter. Do not jump ahead and start mashing buttons and throwing switches.
What? What?
And left and right consoles. You can pan around the cockpit using your view control commands to locate the switches.
Skipping ahead.
If you find it hard to hear my instructions over the background noise, turn down the world and in-cockpit sound sliders to about 50% in the options menu.
I close canopy, that works.
As described in the flight manual, a pre-flight check is normally performed prior to startup to ensure the aircraft is configured properly. However, for the purposes of this lesson, we'll begin the startup sequence with the aircraft's initial configuration set as it would be at the start of all missions. The startup procedure will consist of initiating electrical power, starting the APU, followed by the left and right engines, and finally powering up and preparing all essential avionics. Press the spacebar key when you are ready to begin. First, set the battery switch on the electrical panel on the right side console to power.
Yep.
This will provide power to the DC buses and the
right?
APU. Follow the highlight at the bottom right corner of the screen to locate the switch. Good. Now set the inverter switch on the same panel to standby.
Yep.
This will allow AC power to be supplied to numerous aircraft instruments. It will also provide power to the engine igniters. With electrical power now running, we can take a moment to test the caution and warning systems to make sure that we will receive warnings in case something goes wrong during startup. To do this, press and hold the lamp test button on the auxiliary lighting panel on the left console. Take a look around the cockpit while you hold down the button to make sure that all of the caution lights are functional and you can hear an audible warning tone.
Did.
Everything looks good. Now let's test the fuel indicator to make sure it's functional and accurate. The fuel indicator is located on the right side of the front dash. When tested, the two needles should point to 3,000 pounds, and the digital totalizer readout should be around 6,000 pounds.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
On the oxygen regulator panel, set the supply switch to on, and check for oxygen flow to be indicated in the flow window.
Do. I do too
Press
fast?
the oxygen
Okay.
in test oxygen indicator test button to test the oxygen remaining indicator. Watch the oxy low caution light on the caution lights panel to turn on when the indication falls below 0.5 liters. We also need to power the radios to communicate with ATC and mission assets. Set the VHF AM frequency mode dial to TR, transceiver. Now repeat the process for the VHF FM radio.
Oh,
Set the
I
UHF
never-
radio function dial to main to power the UHF radio.
Alright.
We are now ready to begin the engine start sequence, but let's first close the canopy to minimize the noise. Click and hold the canopy control switch to lower the canopy, or press left control plus C on the keyboard. Starting the engines will take several minutes and require a few steps. First, we need to provide power to the boost pumps of the left and right wing tanks and left and right fuselage tanks.
Did that?
You will find the 4 switches on the fuel system control panel toward the top of the left console.
Yeah.
Set all
Ludius
4
Maximus
switches to the up position.
said to him too.
Before starting the engines, we need to start the auxiliary power unit, APU, which will generate bleed air used to start the main engines. As you start the APU, be ready to monitor the APU exhaust gas temperature, EGT, and RPM gauges on the engine monitoring instruments EMI panel located on the bottom right of the front dash. Go ahead and set the APU start switch to start. Now let's return to the electrical panel and set the APU generator switch to the power position. This will allow the APU generator to power the aircraft and relieve the battery drain. However, the battery needs to remain on as a backup electrical source. While on the electrical panel and in preparation of the engine start sequence, let's also set the left and right AC generators up to power. Once the engines are started, they will begin to turn the AC generators and take over from the APU to provide electrical power.
Okay.
Okay, time to crank up the left engine. This is a very simple process initiated simply by moving the left throttle from off to idle or pressing the right off plus home keys. This will automatically start fuel flow, use bleed air from the APU to turn the fans,
It's not
and then
doing it.
ignite the fuel in the combustion
I'll just
chamber.
do the. I'll just do the home key, whatever. The throttles don't ever start the engines for me.
As the engine spools up, scan the engine monitoring instruments panel to watch the engine interstage turbine temperature, ITT, engine core speed, fan speed, and fuel flow gauges. Watch for the core fan RPM to stabilize around 60% when idling on the ground. You will also notice the left hydraulic system's pressure begin to build. This will normalize between 2,800 and 3,350 psi. Once the left engine is running normal and stable, press the spacebar key to proceed. We'll now repeat the process for the right engine. Once again, the engine is started by moving the throttle from off to idle, or in this case, pressing the right control plus home keys. As with the left engine, monitor the instrumentation as the right engine spools up. Also watch the right hydraulic system pressure to normalize.
I have VR, but
Once you have both
I have like the first
running
rip that was
normally
ever
at idle
made.
power, you can do a
And the
flight
resolution's so
control
bad,
check
I have to be like
responsive
this
to the
close
controls
to see the
with rudder
dials.
input. Test the speed brakes and flaps. Press the space bar key to proceed once everything checks out.
I already know how to start it. I'm redoing this procedure because for some reason I can't ever get my EAC to turn on. And I am doing this down here to turn on the nav and everything.
With both engines now running and powering the left and right EC generators, we can turn off the APU generator on the electrical panel, and then the APU itself on the throttle panel. Okay, now we'll power up the control display unit, CDU, and the embedded GPS, INS, and E systems. This will begin the automated built-in task bin and alignment processes for the navigation system, which you can monitor on the CDU display on the right console.
This is actually the second thing I turn on when I start, because then by the time it gets lined up, I have everything else turned on.
Uncage the standby attitude indicator, SAI, on the front dash. To do this, turn the SAI cage knob to the left by rolling your mouse wheel down over the knob. Once uncaged, roll the wheel back to set the SAI aircraft indicator level on the horizon. Turn on the multifunction color displays, MFCDs. Right-click twice on the power switch for each display. While we are waiting for the CDU bit and Iggy alignment to complete, we can continue the startup sequence. Turn on the Central Interface Control Unit, CICU, on the Armament HUD Control Panel, AHCP, on the front dash. This will provide essential user interface controls to numerous aircraft systems, including the left and right multifunction color displays, MFCDs. The MFCDs are now on. In a few moments, they will display the Data Transfer System DTS page, which we will use to upload navigation and weapon configuration data saved on the data cartridge from the mission plan. Now, set the Integrated Flight and Fire Control Computer IFFCC switch to the test position. Right-click once. The IFFCC provides weapon release calculations, attitude control, and HUD indication. In test mode, the system will run a series of automated bits, which you can monitor on the HUD. Press the ENT enter button on the upfront controller UFC to initiate the IFFCC bit. This will take approximately 1 minute. While waiting for the IFFCC to undergo the bit and the Iggy system to finish aligning, let's set up our flight control systems. Set the left and right yaw and pitch SAS channels on the SAS panel on the left console to on. Now press the TL trim button to set the flight controls for takeoff trim. Let's upload data from the data cartridge. Select Load All on the left MFCD by pressing the Option Select button 10.
Pull up, pull up.
DTS will take about 15 seconds to transfer the data from the
Altitude,
cartridge to the
altitude.
jet. During this time, all the asterisks accompanying each data type on the left side of the displays will disappear. When all the asterisks reappear, the data has been transferred successfully. Once the data is loaded, set the right MFCD to display CDU data by pressing OSB 13. This way you don't have to take your head down to check CDU indication.
Can you buy these? Like actually LFT
The
displays?
IFFCC bit is now complete.
The ones I saw, you can buy them, and there's buttons, but there's nothing in the middle. You just have the buttons.
By the HUD cursor. Press the Enter key on the UFC to exit this HUD menu.
Why is the menu way up in here? How do I change
The
that?
IFCC is now displaying the ground bit menu on the HUD, where you can run a number of other bits if necessary. To exit out of this menu, press the Select Rocker key on the UFC down repeatedly until the HUD cursor points to exit again. Then press Enter to exit this menu.
Okay.
The IFFCC is now displaying the main menu on the HUD, where you can set up various indication and weapon release parameters. Let's take the IFFCC out of test mode and set it to on. Right-click the IFFCC switch one more time. Let's set the left MFCD to the tactical awareness display TAD page by pressing OSB 15.
I hate the map. There.
Now load up the flight plan. Left-click the steer point switch on the AAP panel to set it to flight plan. This will set the flight route to appear on the TAD display.
Oh. I wasn't aware
With
of
our
that.
flight and navigation systems ready, we can prepare some of the combat systems for the mission. Set the countermeasure signal processor mode switch on the CMSP panel to standby. For a combat story, you may want to review or create some countermeasures programs, but that is for another lesson. Now set the 4 system select switches to on, middle position.
I don't have a jammer, but
Next,
okay.
set the Joint Tactical Radio System, JTRS switch on the AHCP to on. This will provide power to the Situational Awareness Data Link saddle. With the IGI aligned, let's select CDU nav mode by pressing OSB 9 on the right MFCD.
Oh! Okay, I was doing that wrong. Okay. This might be why...
Select the EGI as the primary navigation system on the navigation mode select panel.
This
Next,
is where I fucked
arm
up.
the Enhanced
Okay.
Attitude Control, EAC, switch on the Low Altitude Safety and Targeting Enhancement Placing panel on the left console. Note this switch is hidden under the throttle, so you may have to shift your view position to see it, but it is still clickable with the mouse. Turn on the radar altimeter. At this point, we are ready to taxi to the runway. Set the anti-skid switch to on. Now turn on the nose wheel steering by pressing the pinky button on the control stick or insert on the keyboard. Click on the yellow handle to arm the ejection seat. Taxiing out to the runway requires tower permission, so we will end our startup lesson here. Tomorrow, you're going up. See you then.
So that's why I've been fucking up with nav. Okay. I win. All right. Yo, committed fratricide. Okay. So, should I do this? I definitely need to do navigation because I'm so fucked up. Navigation, landing, digital DC, DSMS. I think if I run the regular A-10C, the view isn't messed up, and the A-10C2, the view is messed up, so I can't see that hood in front of me. HUD. That was the A-10C2 I was in. It didn't show me how to turn on my helmet, which I couldn't find when Gluteus was trying to tell me where the heck the helmet switch was. I couldn't find it. The KA-50. Do I have the KA-50? I do. I've never flew the KA-50. I have no idea how to fly the KA-50. I don't have any of the things mapped up. I have a bunch of things on Steam for this game. Hang on. Like, one day I went through when they had, like, everything was, like, half off or 80% off and stuff. I went through and bought, like, all the actual airplanes and stuff. I just don't have the... I don't have the 16th Viper or the Thunderbolt here. Don't have the Yak-52. I don't think I have the Tomcat either. Yeah, I don't have the Tomcat. But I have a buddy who flies the Tomcat all the time, and he's awesome at it. Me, I tested it when they had that free fly event, and I just kept ripping my wings off. That's all I was doing. Yeah, I know it's an attack helicopter. Oh, I don't know how to start it. We'll do startup. We'll see what happens. Before the game had a bug to where when you hit spacebar, it wasn't continuing the mission, so I couldn't ever do the tutorials. So I had to play this game before with just YouTube videos.
Good morning. In today's lesson, we will learn how to start the KA-50 Black
God.
Shark from a cold start using an abbreviated startup checklist. I have disabled your HOTAS control synchronization for the duration of this course as it can interfere with the training instructions. This mission follows and is based on the steps found in the original video released by Eagle Dynamics. This training mission is designed to standardize the style of training in Black Shark with the training found in DCS A-10II Warthog. If you're having trouble hearing me, exit the mission and turn down the world and end cockpit sounds. If you have disabled your spacebar key as your fire button, please enable it for this mission to work properly.
Okay.
To get started, we need some power. Turn on the 2 battery switches by opening their covers and flipping the switches underneath. Close the covers to secure the switches against accidental bumping during flight. Remember, it is always a good idea to close the safety covers on your switches. Now that we have power, turn on the intercom switch and the R800 radio using the VHF2 switch on the wall panel. Turn on the transmission, hydraulics, and Ecron power switch located on the back panel. Then reset the master caution push light that is blinking red on the front left of your front panel. Remember to close the cover on the Ecron switch. Press the spacebar to continue after you have turned off the master caution light. Turn on the Inertial Navigation Unit, or INU, located on the back panel. Next, turn on the K041 targeting control system on the left panel and the Abras power switch on the front panel.
My mouse go. My mouse is gone. Okay. Huh? Oh.
Turn on the standby attitude indicator and the fuel gauge.
Oh my
then
God.
Turn on the fire suppression systems by opening the cover and right-clicking the switch to ensure it is in the operation mode. Now move the APU shutoff valve to the open position and turn on the forward and rear fuel boost pumps. To start the engines, we need to turn on the auxiliary power unit, or APU, which will provide power to start the engines. Start the APU by hitting the start button by the engine select switch on the front panel. Then release the rotor brakes by moving the rotor brake handle down. You should hear the APU start up after a couple seconds. Although not necessary for this mission, now is an excellent time to shut the cockpit door. You can do so by pressing right control and C. This will help keep some of the noise down for the rest of the training.
Wait a minute, so it's by hitting the start button on the engine select switch on the front panel. Okay. To release the rotor brakes by removing the handle down.
Now that the APU is powered up and
that's the
running, we
handle.
can start the left engine. Turn the left engine cutoff valve to the open position. Turn on the left engine electronic governor, or EEG. Move the engine selector switch on the left panel to the left engine and press the start button. Then move the left engine cutoff valve to the open position.
The fuck? Oh. Is it this one? No. I'm so lost in this part. APU is powered on, and it's all in Russian too, so I'm all confused. Turn the left engine cutoff valve in the open position. Turn on the left engine electric governor, EG. Move the engine selector switch on the left panel with the left engine. And press the, oh. How do I switch it to the left engine here? Turn to the left engine? Oh, I keep clicking up. Keep clicking off screen, it's really annoying. Something happened. It's starting! Did I do it?
Great job. You should make sure that the engines power up to around
I don't know what I
70%
did.
in
I was just
60
clicking
seconds.
things until it
You
happened.
should see your engine exhaust gas temperatures indicated by the top gauge start to heat up. In addition to your engine RPM and temperatures, you should also have noticed your rotor blades have begun to spin as well.
How do you change world to 50?
Repeat the steps for the right engine start up.
Jesus Christ. I don't even know what I did to get those to start up. Spin my head around. I am a demon. I think what I did to good.
Great, let's wait a moment for your right engine to spool up.
I didn't know it worked. Okay. Oh my god. I can't do it. Hang on. I can do this. What the heck?
Once your right engine has stabilized, shut down the APU by pushing the APU stop button next to the engine swiper and close the APU fuel shut-off valve located on the right side panel.
Spam next. The bottom count. I don't want to be famous. Alright, submit bot report and post. Shut down the APU, but push the APU button.
Now uncage to standby ADI by rotating the adjustment knob until the knob is depressed. Lower the collector to the lowest position by hitting up minus or open your rotas collective control to its lowest point. Then set your engine RPM levers to the auto position by using page up or page down on the keyboard or by moving your rotas throttle control.
Lower the
Press the
collective
spacebar
on-
key when you're ready to proceed.
Hitting num minus or moving your OTAS plug to your lowest point. Then set your engine RPM levers to the auto minus or page up or page down. Or moving your OTAS plug. Oh wait, throwing the throttle. The throttle?
Смотри экран.
Ah!
Смотри экран.
Okay. Alright, I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I guess I'm ready.
Смотри экран.
Now that we have our engines ready to go, we need to turn on our AC.
I'm in the air, sir! Sir, I'm in the air! Sir! Where's my auto hover button? Sir, we in the air. Sir, Sir, I broke my wings. Or propellers. What does it mean, throttle control? I could only assume that was throttle, right? And I moved the throttles up, it just went up in the air. I need to watch a YouTube video on that, because that didn't teach me nothing. That's funny. I wanted to learn the Harrier too, but someone told me the Harrier is 100% harder than the A-10 to fly. Makes you feel like an idiot. It's 2:30 in the morning. Where's my phone? Oh, here it is. My hours changed at work, so now I'm gonna be into it. Well, I was going in at 6 in the afternoon because I work seconds. Now they want me to go in at 4 in the afternoon. Oh, the Xboxes are back in stock. I thought there was a mod to make the KA-50 English. I could fly the UH-1. But I do have to use the bathroom. Be back in like a few minutes. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat real quick. Let's see, what are we gonna watch? I'll just leave a video for people. Oh, look, I'm live. I like that video from T-Rex. We'll do this. I'm gonna go T-Rex arms. Oh, that's not what I want. Not this thing. T-Rex arms. It's the can airsoft translate to real life. That's the one I want. Oh, am I not subscribed to them?
Inspire, educate, and equip.
Yeah. This guy is insane. I love T-Rex arms. They're real good at like when I got into guns, like T-Rex arms was one of the main videos I was watching to learn how to build and stuff like that, what to use, what not to use. Maybe that'll work. Oh yeah, right here. This is great. I gotta go to the bathroom, so might as well just start this. I'll be right back.
Nice to meet you, dude. American dream come true.
Hey guys, Lucas here, and I'm here with one of our projects that we've been working on from Japan. This is Liku. He's aimbot 1.0. But we're going to get him a little firmware update today and see what's going on. The big thing that I see a lot of guys talking about airsoft is airsoft will never benefit shooting. Well, Liku here has been doing airsoft now for years. He dry fires more than every single shooter here at the range. So what we're going to find out today is, can an airsofter who's never fired a real gun, because Liku's from Japan where you can't own real firearms, can he get onto a real firearm, a Glock 19 and my BCM, and slay drills having only done airsoft? And that's what we're going to find out today. And I think once he gets the recoil figured out, some of the trigger stuff figured out, he's going to blaze it down. So you guys want to see this? You ready?
I'm ready.
Do this. So I'll go first. We will do 6 rounds into the top left circle.
2.10.
All right.
All right.
That's your turn. 6 rounds.
6 rounds.
Into that circle.
All right.
Are you ready? This is his first time ever shooting a handgun. Are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by.
Up.
6.31. All right. So we drop a couple low here. And that's you were aiming for this?
Left.
Yes. So what's happening is all you're doing is you're driving the gun down. So we're going to fix that. So come with me. So stand right here. All right. Go ahead and draw the pistol. Draw the pistol. Aim for the small circle. So go ahead and just take the gun. Just take the gun out. Just have it out. And you see how the trigger here has a wall? I want you to go to the wall, and then you will fire that shot. So aim at the small circle.
Small circle.
Yep. Go to the wall.
Up.
Okay. See where the wall is? All right. So put the sights in that small circle, and then smooth squeeze to the rear from the wall. Wall.
Wall.
Wall.
All right.
Wall. From the wall. Slow. Good. Wall. From the wall. Wall. Good.
Reset.
Yes. On the wall. Good. On the wall. Good. Let's tighten up a little bit. Let's get on the gun a little more. So tighten up. Tighten up so you have less recoil. Let's do it again. Tighten up. On the wall. 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 Reload. Good. All right, let's do it again. So holster up. Now 6.
Yeah.
This right here.
All right.
All right, do it again. Are you?
Ready?
Yes. Are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Good. 3.40. This is Liku's first time shooting a handgun. We've gotten some of that anticipation out of the way. Now he's going to burn it down. All right.
Thanks, man.
Okay, y'all can jump in now.
First of all, I want to just execute a tap rack on the first. That was insane. Good job.
Yeah, Ryan, what did you say? You said 3.2 or something?
Yeah.
That was a 3.4, yeah. It's consistent.
Good job, dude. Good job.
Thank you.
Yep.
Ready.
Ready.
Stand by.
All right.
Ooh.
Now your turn.
Awesome.
The 241 for shot in a 9.6. All right. Now remember, wall,
Wall.
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 Are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Good. Let's do it. One more time. One more time. All right. 3, 3, 3.
All right.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Wall.
Wall.
On the wall. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Yep.
Stand by. Good. 508. Now, one. One shot.
All right.
One shot. See what the straw is. Stand by. 1, 2, 1. Good. Stand by. 102. Stand by. 9-5. So fast, slow, wall, one shot.
Wall. Wall. All right.
Stand by. 180. Stand by. 155. Stand by. 133. Stand by. 139. Stand by. All right, holster up. So guys, this is Liku's first time shooting a gun. He's shooting better than most military and law enforcement people that I've shot with. And he's only used airsoft guns. But he dry fires way more than everyone here. So, airsoft for dry fire totally works, and it's translating over to firearms. So we're going to keep running some drills now, shooting carbine, pistols, shooting on the move, reloads, and we'll see what else works out.
I think you're 2 more of this. Well, I'll take his. Again? all.
I'm working with you only a little bit. Already aiming at the target, on the wall. So go ahead and aim at the target. All right.
All right.
Are you ready? Stand by. Good. Let's do it again. So on the wall. On the wall. So go ahead and aim at the target. You will already be on the wall.
Ah, all right.
Yep. Stand by. All right. Stand by. Good. So moving the gun nice and fast. Stand by. Good. Stand by. Stand by. All right. So now we'll do more.
Ready?
Yep. So now you'll fire and you'll move. And you'll wait. And then as soon as you hear the timer, fire and then move.
All right.
All right. Stand by. All right, holster up. That's good, good. All right. Now,
I say.
I'm out of a job.
2-2-2.
Yeah.
All right. Slow, fast.
Yes.
All right.
Exactly. All right. Stand by.
Dude,
Yes. That sounds good. Thank you. All right. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. This time, even slower shooting. Bang. 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 Bang.
All right.
All right, guys. He dry fires a lot, and I don't really need to tweak anything. He's good to go. He knows the difference between shooting speed and moving speed. He's already got that all programmed and wired into his brain, and that's because he dry fires hundreds of hours. This is his first time ever doing target transitioning drills with a real firearm, and I think he's doing pretty good. I can return him, and he'll replace me. This will be great. Good. Good. Stand by. All right.
So, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Good.
Ah, good.
Yeah. So I know that last one I pushed up a little bit.
Smooth.
Wall.
3 alphas and a delta.
Bang.
Whoa.
Yep, no. Whoop.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Shoot over here.
Let me see if I got 8 on marks. I got 1.
Wall.
Wall.
Wall. Wall.
Yeah.
I'm back.
One of the things that impressed me the most.
That's a pretty cool video. I like it a lot. Back to DCS.
Welcome to the takeoff and basic handling training flight. Today, you're taking the A-10II for a spin. In this lesson, we'll perform a standard takeoff followed by some basic maneuvers at medium altitude. Press the spacebar key when you are ready to begin.
Hey, spacebar.
Things will happen rather quickly once you begin to roll, so let's review the takeoff sequence. After a final check of the instruments, you'll begin to roll at max engine power. Your main focus will be on using noseable steering to maintain the aircraft on runway center during the roll. Once the rudders become effective above 50 knots, disengage noseable steering. At 120 knots, begin to raise the nose by gently pulling back on the stick and setting a pitch angle of 10 degrees on the ADI. This will be a safety critical element of takeoff. Pulling up too fast can lead to striking the aircraft's tail on the runway or lifting off with too much angle of attack, leading to a stall and possible crash. Once the aircraft is safely airborne and climbing, raise the landing gear and flaps. Accelerate to 180 knots and maintain the speed in the climb to altitude. Prior to starting the takeoff roll, a number of final checks are performed to ensure the aircraft's safe operation. Ensure the anti-skid switch is set to on. If not already done, turn on pitot tube heating on the environmental control panel. Now hold down the wheel brakes by pressing and holding the W key and increase throttle to 85% core RPM. Monitor your flight and engine instruments for any abnormalities. Look around the cockpit and check the caution lights panel to ensure no malfunctions are reported. Press the spacebar key to proceed once everything checks out. You are now ready for takeoff. Take a note of your current heading as you will maintain this after takeoff. To begin the roll, release the wheel brakes and advance the throttles to max. Straight down the center of the runway. Press the hold tab pinky button or insert to disable noseable steering. Gently pull back on the stick to raise the nose to 10 degrees pitch on the ADI and hold it. Maintain 10 degrees of pitch. Raise the landing gear by pressing G and the flaps by pressing left shift plus F. The landing gear horn will sound while the landing gear is in transition. Adjust your pitch angle to maintain 180 knots indicated airspeed in the climb, and check the vertical velocity indicator to monitor your rate of climb. Your desired rate of climb will depend on a number of factors, including the aircraft weight, range, and altitude of the steer point. However, 180 knots indicated airspeed is a good average climb speed. Maintain a heading of 300 degrees at 180 knots. Level out at 5,000 feet. Scan your instruments vertically from the HUD down to the ADI and HSI, and then horizontally across the front dash from the airspeed indicator to the altimeter.
Scan your instruments vertically from a hood down to the ADI and ESI, then horizontally across. Oh, okay. It's just
Vertical velocity indicator. level out here. We'll pick up some airspeed and max engine power. Flying over water can be disorienting, so let's turn right to 040.
Warning, autopilot.
Watch your altitude. Maintain 5,000 feet. Let's talk a bit about airspeed. While you may want to fly at maximum speed to get where you're going as fast as possible, you have to keep in mind fuel consumption and designated times of arrival. As such, generally fly at speeds less than maximum and preferably close to your cruise speed, which is the most efficient speed for an aircraft payload and altitude.
Where would we go, sir?
Let's try to decelerate. There are a number of ways you can reduce airspeed, including reducing engine RPM, opening the speed brakes, and pitching the nose of the clock. For now, let's simply reduce engine power. Pull the throttles back and watch the airspeed indicators on the HUD and front dash begin to decrease. Good. Now let's accelerate by advancing the throttles back to max. Now let's perform a climb. Take the nose up to 20 degrees of pitch by referencing the EDI on the front dash. Climb to 12,000 feet.
Warning, autopilot.
Watch the altitude and airspeed readings on the HUD and instrument panel. Take note of the altitude increasing and airspeed decreasing. Check the VVI to evaluate the rate of climb. It's critical to maintain control of your airspeed when the approach is stall scenario. If your airspeed begins to fall below 160 knots, reduce your climb rate by lowering the nose to a smaller pitch angle. out at 12,000 feet.
Appreciate that. To be sad, I think that's my first donation. That's a big donation. TNT Expediosi donated $100. Holy 100 smackaroos. That's exciting. I'm playing it low, but holy crap. I had RPM gauge to go through the roof. And I saw that, I was like, holy shit, thanks a lot. What was I supposed to do now? I forgot. I think I'm diving. I have what, 7,000? Or is it 5,000? Is that really is that a real thing? Is that a real thing? Hang on. Now it's saying 500. Is it not popping up? What is going on? What? My overlay is off. That's why it didn't pop up. What? Actually, I didn't realize it dropped my overlay. Did that just happen? What? Who is this person? I enjoy? I'm astonished. That's another 500? Did you just donate $600? Alright. I'm just gonna... Didn't calm down. I've never had that happen before. My first or second donation, that's crazy. I don't even know. Let's get back to it. I enjoy that quite a bit. That's awesome. I gotta move my phone. Don't mind me. Just sending stuff to people. Don't mind me. because I work with a channel called Lagging Now. That's why I'm streaming on their channel right now. So that's going to the whole group of us. It's not just me that gets it; it's the entire group of us. So it helps everybody that's with it. And we've been doing this for a long time, like a few years now, and I don't think we've ever had a. Oh, was it a troll? Oh, god damn it! How does that become a troll? See, because I didn't see it show up. I didn't know if it was gonna wait. How do you do that? Now I'm curious more how that works. Why would it? Well, that's dumb. That's something new. I didn't know you control that system on Twitch. Thanks for the follow, at least. I did not know that was a thing. Why would you troll a guy with like one viewer? Why would you do that? I wasn't even aware you could do that.
Getting hot. Cover now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Coming up on 7,000 feet. Level out.
At least pick someone with like at least 100 viewers. Why did you pick on the little guys? We go through enough as it is.
Our last maneuver of the day. We'll try a level turn. Turning is not difficult, but turning well does require attention and coordination. The goal of a level turn is to complete the maneuver with minimal deviation in speed and altitude from your initial positions. A level turn will consist of initial rolling foot on the stick, followed by a slight move and rudder input into the turn to maintain altitude.
I was literally getting ready to send it to the group's like message.
However, too much input on the stick or rudder will quickly increase drag and angle of attack, leading to a drastic loss of speed and explosive control. We'll perform a 360-degree left turn.
Oh, left turn.
Locating observe 40 at 7,000 feet and 280 knots. Go ahead and set the jet to these initial conditions.
Okay. Heading a 40 at 7,000 knots. What? Oh, almost at 8,000 feet. I got a I'm kind of upset the A-10 on the heads-up display there doesn't have the pitch. It has the pitch angles and stuff, but it's hard for me to tell where my bore side is. It's way up there. I think that it's a little off from where I'm sitting. Oop, I know. Hog. Reset that. Oh, I'm at 293. I'm going down. Like that? Is that level? Yeah, I think so. Kinda level. You too. Appreciate the follow. Don't troll anyone else. Jeez, that's about ready to buy V-Bucks. Oh, no. I never played Fortnite. I don't know what the hell. I need to learn how to trim more instead of trying to hold the stick at a certain angle. My trim nose up too high. God damn it. I'm bummed out now. Yeah, that was the last of the tutorial. He did not say anything. I'm gonna assume it failed. Alrighty, so we did that tutorial. Let's do some A-10C missions here. Actually, I don't know how to drop bombs and stuff yet. So I guess I do have to go back to training. A-10C, unguided, rockets. Alright, start. I do know how to operate the lightning. Oh, wait, need those on. APU needs to be off. Okay.
Welcome to the training flight on the deployment of unguided
Can I
rockets.
turn his voice up? Here, like in a helmet? What's that?
And the GAL-8A gun against stationary and mobile
100%
ground
better.
targets. In this lesson, we'll review the HUD indications for gun and rocket employment, and then you'll have some range time to try a few strafing runs. Before taking off, let's configure some settings for the sortie. First, set the IFC to test mode by left-clicking once so we can set up some gun options.
See, I can't see this. That thing is bugged.
Use the select rocker key to scroll down to the weapons page and press the enter key to select it.
Okay, so how do I fix this? I need to like lower my screen. So is it under general? It's lower or something. Down. Oh, that's fast. So that's what right shift does. Makes everything super fast. Man, I cannot wait to get head tracking. It's on the way. Zoom in, zoom out. Brag. Didn't realize that did that. Oh, so that must be up and down throttle. I need to unkeybind those. Yeah, I'm gonna clear that, and then clear that, so I don't do that by accident. Well, I didn't know that did that. Oh, that's nifty. Why do I not do that now? Long? shift that or right shift that. Control that. I don't know what I'm doing. What's that do? Lock terrain view, right control plus on the numpad. I don't know why it's bugged. Hang on. Can't see full HUD display on A-10C. Right control plus right shift numpad. Plus and minus. That's didn't do anything. Maybe it would do something. Yeah, we're gonna restart. Quit. That's right.
Welcome to the training flight on the employment of unguided rockets and the GAL-8A gun against stationary and mobile ground targets.
That's better, like that.
In this lesson, we'll review the HUD indications for gun and rocket employment, and then you'll have some range time to try a few strafing runs. Before taking off, let's configure some settings.
I fucked it up. I know if you do, is there a quick reset button? General. Search. Restart mission. Left shift R. That really it?
First, set the...
Yep. Don't switch that to off, or it takes a minute for it to start back up. Then it was just quicker for me to restart.
Welcome to the training flight on the employment of unguided rockets and the GAL-8A
I did look
gun
at
against
once.
stationary and mobile ground targets. And this lesson,
okay, so now I need to go lower myself.
Employment, and then you'll have some range time to try a few strafing runs. Before taking off, let's configure some settings for the sortie. First, set the IFC to test mode by left-clicking once so we can set up some gun options.
Did it? Did it, sir? Sir?
Use the select rocker key to scroll down to the weapons page and press the enter key to select it. Now press the enter key once again.
Can you buy that panel? A-10C, ATC, A-10C panel set. Simparts.de, Warthog home, cockpit, and flight panels. Oh my god, yeah, for $11,000 you can have the whole front panel working and everything. That's a lot. That's not what I want though. Oh, the UFC right here. It's $700 for that. Not worth $700. I'd rather just buy like a square that just had buttons on it and manually write everything on the buttons and then plug that in. The game recognized it. Oh, your MFD display is here too. A-10C cockpit overlay. What's this? Oh, he's just building one. Is that what that instrument panel is called? Yeah, an SAS panel. That's not what I want, right? Oh, it's just like the panel. There's no buttons on it. It's literally just the panel. Okay. I know you guys aren't seeing what I'm seeing, but I'm... All these are in euros. Yeah, it's not no buttons on it, just panel. Some instruments. It's... Let's see right here. Let's see. A-10II panel. Sim. Okay, this one's more affordable. It's only 139. But that's still a lot for just a panel. So I'm gonna search. A lot of people make their own. Product is in development. Build your own UFC for the Warthog. Oh, that's cool. Because I know you can buy the MFD panels. Okay.
I
Jesus.
contacted by a company called Buddy Fox. They're out of Finland about a month and a half ago. And they told me they wanted to send me a A-10II controller they're working on to try it out, see what I thought, and do a review if I so obliged. And I finally got it. And it also came with a PTFE ring for the Thrustmaster Warthog. I did a video about re-greasing my Warthog, and mine got messed up. So they sent me this, which I thought was very kind of them, to replace it. And the other thing they sent me was this little container, about 1 ounce, of something they're calling Gow grease. And they wanted to see if this held up to the Nyogel that I used when I re-greased my Warthog. So we will also take a look at that. Now, As for this controller, they did tell me be completely honest, and if it's crap, please say it's crap. It's not crap. This is one of the nicest controllers I have ever used as far as button boxes go. The buttons, they have like a clickability, like you can hear them click, you can feel the click, you can tell when the button has been pressed. They're rubber. They have a backlight, you can turn the light up and down here. If you install their third-party add-on, this master caution light works in DCS when it flashes in the A-10. I mean, they really put some effort into this, and I'm completely impressed by this.
It doesn't even pop up that you've donated, I don't think. Let me test. Yeah, because there's donation pop up. There's not popping up donations when you do that.
The price for this is, I think it's low. I think they should be charging more. But if you have the money and you're looking for an A-10 UFC, this is probably the cheapest thing on the market that I have seen, and it is amazing. So let's go check it out.
This the one I saw was like $100 and something bucks.
Now, I have to admit, I'm not the best A-10 pilot. I know how to do a few things. Most of them are because of blue flag. I know how to attack certain targets, and I'm pretty proficient at marking a bunch of targets and firing at as many of them as possible in a single pass. Outside of that, I can pretty much enter in a waypoint, mark targets, and shoot said targets. So for testing it out, I pretty much just set up a mission, punched in a waypoint to the targets, went and marked a bunch of them, and then just unloaded my fury in the form of Mavericks.
We're slaving a point, okay. We don't have a lock yet. There, now it locked. What? Why is he hitting that button up there for? Why is he touching his MFC to get a lock? What? What? Or UFC?
Pull up, pull up.
Oh! Does that switch waypoints? So he said...
Now, here's basically what it looks like in the dark. The light isn't too bright. It's very subtle, but it's not too subtle. It's just, it's not going to blind you at night. Now, if you install the third-party add-on that Buddy Fox provides called Raygun, you can see that the Master Caution will work. And it works in pretty much every scenario I tested. I'd imagine it wouldn't change from scenario to scenario, but I needed to test it to see if it worked, and it totally did. So that's pretty cool. The installation of the Raygun software is fairly simple. You just drag and drop it somewhere on your hard drive, and you insert one line of code into the export.lua in your save game file, and you add a script to a specific location. And all this information is available on their website, and I installed it in 5 minutes. It was not a hassle at all.
I need this.
And I also wanted to try and see how well it worked with the F-18. Now, it's obviously just a button box, but I wanted to see if visually looking at the UFC in-game and punching in the numbers on the UFC that's not exactly the same felt decent. And it did. I did have to look down and kind of correct what I thought I was going to do with what I actually had to do, especially with the 0 and the enter button. But for the most part, this worked out pretty well, and I'll probably use this as an F-18 UFC indefinitely. I don't see any reason for me to mock a UFC for an F-18. I'm not building a sim pit, so for me, I can use something more generic like this.
That guy's using a modern plane for. I guess they do use that now too. Jesus Christ! Hey, he's still up.
There you have it. This thing is really nice. I gotta hand it to Buddy Fox. If you are looking to get one of these, I highly recommend it. Even if you're looking for something close to this, something for the F-18, but you don't want to spend a lot of money because that one's going to cost you with all the LEDs and the screens and the displays and blah, blah, blah. So I've used this for about 3 or 4 days now, and I really like it. I think
Buddy Fox, hang on. I don't know if I can buy this because it's in euros. My credit card company doesn't let me buy anything from overseas. Do they ship to the States? Hang on. Okay, tax is about 30 bucks. That ain't bad. Or not taxes, but shipping. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna fill this out, chat, just so you know. So that was the UFC. I was just looking up that because I want this. What he's holding, the UFC. I want it because I'm tired of having to click on things. Now, granted, once because I'm upgrading my sim pit to the Tobii eye tracker. It's coming, and that's about it. So I have a farming sim pit already. I'm switching it now to an A. That's different from a farming sim. Oh, my bad. To a farming sim to an A-10 sim. Also, I bought the flight stick for the F-18 by Thrustmaster that's supposed to go right into the Warhog plate. So, is it a game changer? I assume it is. Because I bought the... I think it's the F-18 one. Yeah, that's what I bought. The Hornet one. Why? Because I honestly think that'll be more comfortable. It's not here yet. When I ordered it, it was back ordered. I don't think that's said shipped yet. Because I'm still learning the A-10. Yep, that was the video I was watching. Yeah. See, track IR you have to use... You gotta have the illuminators, right? On your head. And Tobii eye tracker, you don't need any of that. But people say Tobii eye tracker is weird to use because instead of turning your head to look at things, you look at it with your eyes and then it moves. But Tobii eye tracker 5 also has head tracking technology in it. Because I love sim games, so I'm usually always playing Farming Sim or American Trucking Sim, or just what is this? I've only streamed with a webcam. I'm not spending fucking money on that. But you know, I don't have the assets to stream with stuff like that. Let's see. It's got curved screen support. So I got. I'm gonna look up YouTube videos because I looked up YouTube of a guy comparing them, the Track IR and the Toby 5, and he said that they were pretty. The sim is an expensive hobby. I think the Toby eye tracker is more expensive than the Track AR. And to be honest with you, because I play Star Citizen a lot too, I believe for the main reason that Star Citizen came out with a software to make it awesome. It works with an Elite Dangerous as well? Oh, that's cool. I play all those games. Star Citizen, Elite Dangerous. Does it work in Arma? Yeah, I have VR, but like I said, I had the first like Oculus Rift, and the resolution is so bad in it that I have to be like this close to see the instruments because I can't read numbers or anything in VR, even with adjusting it. If I had a better VR, then it probably would work. But I don't like you have such a narrow point of view with that AR, with VR, so you can only see like this. So it's like you got blinders on both sides. So when you're playing DCS with VR, I think when you stream it, people actually see more than you can see visually. So it's like you're playing without being able to see out of your side windows and only look out front. Yeah, let's get back in. I'm learning how to do all this stuff because I'm not did mess with the instrument panels or nothing yet. Yeah, Windows is coming out with a new one I'm really looking into. It's Windows Mixed Reality. Yeah, next. One of their new headsets they're coming out with. This is it now. The HP Reverb G2. This one is supposed to have a real high resolution in the eyes. And you don't need tracking with it. It's not out yet though. The people who review this stuff already have this. I don't think it's available for sale yet. They say that the controllers suck, but I'm like, I'm not worried about controllers. I'm more want head movement. And to be honest, they look real similar to the controllers for my Rift. So I don't think those controllers suck. Now this is my left Rift? No, it's my right one. My left one, the joystick is like stuck down, so when I'm playing, I gotta hold it in the middle. No, I like the Oculus. This one has higher resolution in each eye than the Oculus does, even over the Quest, the new Quest. The new Quest has high resolution, but this one is supposed to have even higher. I don't think this is available for buy yet. Okay. Resolution 2160 by 2160. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like 600. It is more expensive than the Rift and the Quest, but it's not gonna be as bad as like the Vive or the. Oh, thank you, Smooth Dangle. Yeah, that's why I got my Tobii eye tracker coming in, so I think that'll work for now. And plus, I can play for long periods of time without getting a headache, like when I'm in VR. You usually stream in VR, so I'm usually playing Boneworks and stuff. I have the Oculus Rift. I don't have the S. I just have the wrist. Oh, I get what you're saying. My Hotaz is because I got the Warthog, the Thrustmaster Warthog. Oh, wow, I'm here. I wonder how much the Warthog pedals are. I didn't buy the pedals because they were like $800 by themselves. Hang on. Oh, I'm like a foot away from my monitor, foot and a half. I got a pretty close monitor, and it's the new one, the newest Toby that just came out. Yeah, that's still freaking expensive. Oh, did you buy the SciTech? I hope they got the problems out of it. I have the X-52. I had before I bought the Thrustmaster, and what happened was you need the throttle plugs into the stick, and I think it was before Logitech bought SciTech, so I'm not sure. Logitech now owns SciTech, so I have no idea. But then that cable just quit like transmitting, like it just broke, and it's you can't replace that cable because it's built into the throttle and it's made to plug into the stick. So it was gone, and mine was only like $150. They were built cheap. The X56 is the higher version of that, so I imagine it's not built that cheap. The Verpal setup. I haven't even heard that. What's that? I don't want X56 Verpal. Oh, that's awesome. You don't know what my pedals are? I got so I bought the expensive Thrustmaster, and I bought Thrustmaster's cheapest pedals. So I really want those. The Logitech pedals look really cool. They're like 150. I do want one of those, but I decided I don't need it right now. I have these Thrustmasters. My issue with these is you need to have a dead zone in them because these are only like $20. My pedals are, and they already have like rest in them to the left or right, so they don't stay on center. It might be. I mean, what I like about the Thrustmaster Warthog is it's got switches. Does this have switches? I love how it's not. Oh, it's got switches. That actually might be better. This is RGB too. Oh wow, I like that setup. I think I have no. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got more switches in it than this one does. You also got dials there. You got a bunch of these. That's actually really cool. I like it. Do these connect to each other, or are they always free? Yeah, I can see I would accidentally hit this a lot. I feel like that's something I would. Is that a button on top? If it was anything like the X-52s, your pinky trigger there and your resting position that moves up and down, so you can move it up and down. I'm pointing at it like you can see. Oh, they could be okay. The X-52s, you can move this up and down with this, so it would hit. So you can put it in a. That's one thing I wish you could do with a Warthog, because it's kind of a reach to hit my master control switch. I just shift my hand over a little bit, but I'm not using the master control that often. Oh, I see. So that probably has a bar that goes through both. I don't know how I feel about these hats. These aren't hats. What are these? These are stream is off. What's that mean? Oh. This looks like it just moves left and right. Huh? Oh, you should be able to hear me. You shouldn't hear anything in the game. I got it paused. I'm transmitting to my stream. I can see it. What do you mean no audio? Oh, you know what? It just reset. Refresh. That says I've only been live for a minute. Something happened. I'm gonna restart. Hang on.